When you think of Hollywood actors, luxury and extravagance come to mind, but some stars intentionally live modestly. Curious? Let's uncover the surprising reasons why. Keanu Reeves, famous for The Matrix and John Wick, is not just a Hollywood icon but a paragon of humility. With a net worth exceeding $380 million, Keanu leads a surprisingly modest life, often spotted riding the subway, wearing simple clothes and driving unpretentious cars. His generosity is legendary. He once shared a significant portion of his Matrix earnings with the crew, earning widespread admiration. Unlike many celebrities, Keanu avoids flaunting wealth and values privacy and simplicity instead. "Money is the last thing I think about. I could live on what I've already made for centuries," he once shared, encapsulating his grounded outlook. Keanu's humility stems from his genuine respect for others and an appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Unaffected by the trappings of fame, his authenticity and kindness make him a universally beloved figure in an industry often defined by excess. Jennifer Lawrence, an Oscar-winning actress with blockbuster hits like The Hunger Games, is celebrated not just for her talent, but for her grounded personality. Despite her Hollywood success, Jennifer has stayed refreshingly modest and relatable. Known for her casual style, she often opts for simple, comfortable clothing, and has been spotted shopping at Target or buying secondhand items. Jennifer prioritizes experiences over material possessions and famously spent a modest amount on her wedding, saying, "I'd rather spend that money on our future than on a one-day event." Raised in a middle-class family, Jennifer learned to value money and avoids unnecessary extravagance. She believes in staying grounded and often remarks, "You can't take any of it with you," reflecting her focus on relationships and personal growth. Jennifer's humble approach to wealth is a genuine extension of her character, proving that simplicity can coexist with fame. Mark Ruffalo, famous for playing the Hulk in The Avengers, is as much an environmental advocate as he is a Hollywood star. While many celebrities revel in luxury, Mark chooses a humble lifestyle that mirrors his commitment to sustainability. Living in a modest home in upstate New York, Mark uses renewable energy to power his house and actively supports eco-friendly practices. He's involved in combating climate change through initiatives like promoting sustainable farming and opposing fracking, a controversial oil and gas drilling method. Mark's simplicity extends to his personal choices. He drives a second-hand hybrid car and often wears second-hand clothing. Instead of splurging on grand estates or flashy cars, he invests in renewable energy projects. Ruffalo's actions go beyond advocacy. They reflect his values. By living modestly and staying true to his environmental commitments, Mark proves that a sustainable lifestyle and stardom can coexist. Kristen Bell, beloved for The Good Place and Frozen, has earned a reputation for her surprising frugality despite her Hollywood success. Together with her husband, Dax Shepard, Kristen embraces a modest, down-to-earth lifestyle that prioritizes practicality over extravagance. Kristen is famous for using coupons, even for grocery shopping, and avoids splurging on new clothes unless absolutely necessary. The couple's low-budget wedding is another testament to their financial simplicity, with Kristen once sharing that they paid for much of it themselves, keeping the affair small and meaningful. Her approach to spending reflects her values. "I don't think you need to spend money to make yourself happy," she said, highlighting her belief in prioritizing family and personal happiness over material wealth. Kristen's authenticity and conscious choice to live with less have earned her admiration, showing fans that true happiness isn't tied to possessions. Leonardo DiCaprio, celebrated for his Oscar-winning roles and iconic films, is also recognized for his humble and eco-conscious lifestyle. Despite being one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors, Leo opts for simplicity over extravagance. An outspoken environmentalist, DiCaprio lives in an eco-friendly home and drives a Toyota Prius. He's known for skipping private jets, frequently choosing commercial flights to minimize his carbon footprint. While many stars indulge in luxury, Leo focuses his wealth on funding his environmental foundation, which supports projects combating climate change and promoting renewable energy. For DiCaprio, fame and fortune take a backseat to his mission to protect the planet. His lifestyle reflects his values, living sustainably and using his influence to inspire positive change. By prioritizing meaningful contributions over material excess, Leo exemplifies how a modest life can amplify one's impact on the world. Shailene Woodley, The actress, known for her roles in The Fault in Our Stars and Big Little Lies, takes her minimalist lifestyle to a whole new level. Shailene is passionate about living in harmony with nature and has been very open about her off-the-grid lifestyle. She doesn't just talk about sustainability, Shailene practices it every day. She makes her own toothpaste, collects water from natural springs, and grows her food. She's even gone so far as to say that she doesn't want to own too many material possessions because they don't contribute to her happiness. Shailene's focus is on inner peace and connection with the earth, which is why she lives so simply. She believes that people have become too obsessed with things and not enough with life itself. Her lifestyle is a reflection of her strong environmental ethics and her desire to live authentically. Shailene's minimalist lifestyle extends to her wardrobe as well. She's known for wearing clothes she already owns and is a firm believer in reusing items rather than constantly buying new ones. She's one of Hollywood's most outspoken advocates for minimalism and shows that it's possible to be successful and content without living in excess. Robert Pattinson, famous for his role as Edward Cullen in Twilight, is one of Hollywood's most recognizable stars. However, he's not one to embrace the typical Hollywood lifestyle. Robert lives a far more humble life than many would expect from a global heartthrob. Pattinson avoids the flashy lifestyle associated with A-list celebrities. Instead of living in a mansion or driving expensive cars, Robert has been known to stay in modest apartments and has a penchant for simplicity. He even reportedly refuses to buy new clothes unless necessary, and has been spotted wearing the same clothes for multiple days in a row. Robert's low-key lifestyle is also reflected in his media presence. Unlike other stars who thrive on publicity, Pattinson prefers to keep a low profile and avoid the limelight. He once said, "I don't really have much desire for material things." His avoidance of fame and fortune is partly due to his desire for privacy and normalcy. Robert has spoken about the pressure of being a heartthrob and the toll it can take on a person's mental health. Choosing to live simply helps him avoid the trappings of fame and maintain a sense of balance. Sarah Jessica Parker, known for her iconic role as Carrie Bradshaw in Sex and the City, is a woman who lives much more simply than her character. Despite her fame and wealth, Sarah Jessica Parker is surprisingly frugal. She has been spotted shopping at discount stores like TJ Maxx and has spoken about how she prefers to invest her money wisely. Sarah doesn't splurge on luxury items and has admitted to wearing the same outfit several times. Her modesty extends to her family life as well. Sarah and her husband, Matthew Broderick, reportedly live in a home that's not as grand as one might expect from two Hollywood elites. Sarah's focus is on her family, her career, and her passion for making smart financial decisions. Dave Grohl, frontman of the Foo Fighters and former drummer of Nirvana, is known for his musical genius, but what sets him apart is his down-to-earth approach to life. Despite his rock star status and immense wealth, Dave Grohl is one of the most humble figures in music. He lives a relatively modest life, despite being part of one of the biggest rock bands in the world. Dave doesn't indulge in the lavish lifestyle many rock stars are known for. Instead, he prefers spending time with his family and focusing on his craft. Grohl also avoids the typical rock star stereotype of excessive partying and indulgence. Instead, he enjoys quiet nights at home with his loved ones. He believes in hard work and living simply, values he picked up from his humble upbringing. Elijah Wood, famous for playing Frodo in The Lord of the Rings, is one of the most grounded stars in Hollywood. Despite his fame and fortune, Elijah lives in a modest home in Austin, Texas. He leads a simple life, focusing on his passion for music and film. Elijah's lifestyle is influenced by his belief in living with less. He doesn't need a mansion or flashy cars to feel fulfilled. Instead, he values the little things in life, like spending time with family and friends. For Elijah, living simply helps him stay connected to his true self and avoid the distractions of Hollywood's excessive culture. He's a perfect example of how living modestly can bring greater happiness than chasing fame and fortune. Hollywood actors often have access to unimaginable wealth, so why do some choose to live like they're poor? For many of these stars, it's about resisting the pressures of Hollywood's consumer-driven culture. Living modestly allows them to focus on what truly matters to them: relationships, personal happiness, and making a difference in the world. Many of these actors are also passionate about causes such as sustainability, mental health, and charitable giving, which align with their values and guide their decisions about how to live their lives. For some, living simply is a way to stay grounded in an industry that can easily cause people to lose touch with reality. Others, like Keanu Reeves and Robert Pattinson, simply prefer the quiet life that modest living brings. In the end, these actors are proof that wealth doesn't have to come with excess. Living humbly can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life, one that isn't dependent on material possessions. Surprising, right? These stars prove you don't need a flashy lifestyle to live a fulfilling life. Which of these actors inspired you the most? Drop a comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe.